Hello and welcome to episode 6 of What Would Sarah Do? And so the question that I have next from Miss Vaughn, I find very interesting actually. And she asked, how can you tell if you're losing muscle rather than losing fat and vice versa? So I would say the first thing and the first way that you'd be able to tell is visually by what you look like. Do you see that you have more muscles? Are your muscles feeling softer? Can you see they're looking more defined? Are they looking flatter? If so, then that would be an indication that you're losing muscle. Now, you also said the vice versa. So to know if you're losing fat rather than losing muscle. So think about it like this. If you were losing fat while you're training, as you're losing the fat, you're going to see more of your muscle. It's going to, even when you're working out, you're going to visually see more of the muscle showing through your body. I'm just showing the arm as an example. So if you used to be a lot fatter and now you've lost fat, as you're doing a bicep curl, you're going to see more tone of the muscle. You're going to see the muscle has grown. That is going to be a clear indicator that you're losing fat and you're gaining more muscle. Another easy indicator is your strength when you are training. So if you're finding that you're feeling weaker when you're going to the gym, then you're probably losing muscle. But obviously, on the other side, if you're going to the gym and you're finding every week you're feeling that little bit stronger, you're able to put that pin down a little bit lower, then that's a good sign that you're gaining muscle and you're getting stronger. Also, if you're starting to feel very fatigued, you're noticing that you're always tired, that could be a case as well that you are losing muscle. As on top of that, if you're finding that you're losing weight very quickly, then you probably would be losing your muscle as well as your fat. Because I find with a lot of my clients, especially ones that are obsessed with standing on a scale, excuse me. Yeah, so the ones that are obsessed with standing on a scale, they'll come to me in a session and be like, I stood on the scale and I've gained weight, but I wore a pair of jeans and there was a gap. So now I can explain to them muscle weighs more than fat. As you're strength training more, you're gaining more muscle. So when you stand on the scale, it's going to say that you've gained more weight, but you have actually lost fat. So there's a difference between losing fat and gaining muscle weight. That's ideally what you want to do. But if every week you're getting on the scale and that number is going down and it's happening quite swiftly, then you're probably losing fat and muscle. So I would say have a look at your exercise routine in terms of how often you're going to the gym and also your eating habits and if you're eating enough. Because if maybe you live a very busy lifestyle, it's very easy that you're not realizing you're not eating enough food for the training that you're doing, especially if you're naturally very disciplined and committed to going to the gym, but you're doing all that exercise and then you're kind of losing all the gains because you're not taking enough calories. So that's what I would say to look at first. Also, speak to your GP. You don't have to go to someone else that's in the fitness industry. Maybe there could be something going on with your thyroid. We never know medically what can be happening with us as well. So if you are noticing that you're losing weight very fast, that would be the best advice I'd give to you as well. Because then even if the doctor says there's nothing wrong with you, maybe you just need to increase your calories, at least you have it noted. And if things start to change, or they start to get worse, you could say, look, I came in 6 months ago, I was losing weight quickly, I've been going gym, and now I'm noticing that I'm feeling extra tired, and they might do some blood tests or something. But yeah, that's the advice that I'd give you to know whether you're losing fat versus whether you're losing muscle. How you visually look, how your muscles physically feel, and also how you feel internally as well. So, do you have energy? Do you feel like you're getting stronger? Are you always tired? Notice if you're eating enough as well. Also, are you sleeping enough? Because I know some of you out there are going hard with your workouts, but you're not getting enough sleep. So your body isn't even having enough time to repair, and you're just doing too much to it. But I really hope that has helped you, and I'll be back again with another question or answer, advice, support. You know what I'm here for. And if you have a question for me that you'd like me to answer, message me at sarahwynn@gmail.com.